Here at Fox 17 News, we are committed to watching how your tax dollars are spent. And tonight, new evidence. Tens of millions have been wasted in recent years because it's too easy to cheat Tennessee out of unemployment benefits. The program depends on a computer system that's more than 40 years old.
In a Fox 17 Waste Watch special report, Sky Arnold tells us to expect to be shocked by the computer and who it is allowing to slip through.
Make us some hamburgers tonight.
A few months ago, Robin Atkins had little spare time to cook.
It was absolutely horrible. I couldn't do anything else.
After a layoff in early February, Atkins found it next to impossible to process her unemployment benefits claim over the phone.
I would set my alarm. I'd get up at 5:45. I'd start. I'd do it like at 10 till 6 when they close. I did it all day long.
You can imagine Atkins' reaction when we told her, even though she hasn't received benefits, inmates have found a way to get theirs.
Knowing all the troubles that you
It makes me really mad.
She may be about to get even madder. This recent audit of the unemployment benefits program found problems ranging from those long phone waits Atkins experienced to more serious issues like fraud and abuse. The audit tested 200 benefit recipients randomly and found 36 didn't have the proper documentation to receive them. Auditors then looked into specific groups who shouldn't be getting benefits and found 84 inmates were getting money, along with 19 active state employees and 27 claims where the recipients' identities weren't verified. And that's not the end of it either. Would you believe even people who aren't alive are getting unemployment benefits? Well, the audit found 3 cases where more than $3,400 was paid out on behalf of dead people.
You can't put lipstick on a pig. It was a bad audit.
The results are particularly bothersome to State Senator Jack Johnson.
I really was hoping we'd see more improvement.
Johnson spearheaded unemployment legislation 2 years ago with the hopes of improving the system. We asked him why those changes haven't solved the problem.
If you think of the unemployment compensation system, it's this huge bureaucratic operation, and making substantive changes in it will take time.
One of the biggest changes is still to come. Computer systems are a chief culprit for the problems listed in this audit, and Johnson believes it goes back to a mainframe Tennessee has been using for more than 40 years.
Their computer system's almost as old as I am. And they're in the process of modernizing that and updating it.
The mainframe has been a concern long before Johnson took office.
These are things that businesses have been talking about for 10 years.
Jim Brown is with the National Federation of Independent Business, representing companies that pay into the Unemployment Compensation Fund.
And until they get a new computer system in place, you're still going to have problems with fraud and abuse.
Brown says the Department of Labor hasn't been interested in replacing that mainframe until recently.
The department has new leadership, and they seem very serious on making sure the right people are in place.
That new leadership he's talking about is Commissioner Burns Phillips, who only took office towards the end of the period covered in this audit. We wanted to interview him, but his office refused to answer questions on camera, and instead released this response to our questions, promising to replace the mainframe in 2 years and address other problems with no more Band-Aids. That includes those long waits on the phone Atkins endured and the inmates who've been cashing checks she's still trying to get for herself. Sky Arnold, Fox 17 News.
Now, Atkins' benefit claim was actually denied once she was finally able to file it, but she is now in the process of trying to appeal that decision. By the way, the Department of Labor says it plans to launch that new fraud detection software next July. It's supposed to help catch people who shouldn't be receiving unemployment benefits.